Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Welcome back. Another episode of Industry Giant 2 is just about to kick off. I'm your host. My name is John Megacycle. Good to see you. Good to have you. Another episode right here. We finished up Easy, Medium, Hard, and we're on the second mission of the campaign known as the Banana Republic. Already finished up the first mission, Food for the People. We're now up to the second mission of Gold Reserves. Comrade, the party's proud of your past accomplishments, but the time has come for new assignments. Our chairman has great plans, but these actions need to be financed. We must lay in a gold reserve for our future. For that purpose, buy some gold at the overseas port in the name of the party, and bring it into our secret storage facility in Tizimin. It's an I, right? I'm seeing three I's and my brain just shut off. Tizimin. Your assignment will be completed as soon as the storage is filled with gold. But again, try to think of yourself a little and lay 4 million aside for your old age provision. You have until the end of 1929. Well, that's cool, but you don't tell me when we start. So, fire this puppy up. Oh, with the loud and the darkness. Okay, speed goes way down. Okay, so we've got 10 years to get the job done. This will be the first time we've experienced the... Yeah, that can go away and that can go... Come on, help me out here. Thank you. Holy crap, this is going to get loud. This is going to be the first time we'll experience the offshore trading. So this is going to be cool. I'll be able to walk you through all that, but we're just going to do our normal thing, scroll all the way out, get everything whatevered. Okay, we good? We clean? Fantastic. Oh, is that it right there? Oh, that was lucky of us. Awesome. This is the offshore, or it's called an oversea harbor, is what it's called. There are two things you could do here. You treat it like it's a shop and a production facility. So you click on it, and this is the import, right? Duh, import. This shows the ship bringing it into the warehouse, and this shows the warehouse bringing it out into the ship. This will produce, quote-unquote produce, one stack. You read this as a stack, not as a single item. So a stack of gold per month, so a stack being 16 items, with a cost of 36,000 apiece. Same thing with the export. This is going to be quartz sand, a selling price, a demand. The demand here is per item, so be careful. Even though the import is per stack, the export is per item. On normal endless maps or whatever, this is a great way to get a lot of extra product because the demand is continuous. It's not seasonal. It's every month is exactly the same. So it's a great way to get a lot of business going without having to worry about population and such. But that being said, quartz sand is crap. Almost $500 a pop. Let's just find some quartz sand here so I can walk you through. Oh, here we are. So if I were to mine quartz sand just to sell it, here we've got some, if you look in the upper left, base cost per month is $500. So right there, end of conversation. If I can't sell more than one, there's no point, which we can only sell one. So I'm guessing the developers just put something there just to be something. With an endless campaign, like I was mentioning, what'll happen is throughout the game, more products will be added. I don't know if products will ever be removed. That's something I kind of want to look into, but still a cool thing, So anyway, import, export, there we go. So we're going to set up a shop here or whatever, and to sell stuff, if we were going to sell stuff into the harbor, we just put a warehouse here, and it's pulled from this storage. To buy stuff from the harbor, it's the same thing. We get some sort of transport like this, we pull items out, we ship them, we pay for them as we pull them out. That's how that works. Which we'll see later in this mission. We want to work on... Okay, where's the thing? Okay, yeah, here it is. Tizimin storage facility. And that needs 256 is the maximum for a large, right? Yeah, 0256. We need 4 million cash. This is going to be expensive. I can't mental math this, so let me just get a calculator real quick. I kind of want to know how much cashy cash we've got to figure out in 10 years. So, calculator, go! 256 times 36, is that 335? 335. I need 9.5 million is rounding up. So I need 10 mil for that. Let's just say, easier math. I need 10 mil for that. I need 4 million myself at the end of the mission. So I got 10 years to make 14 million. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's go over some of the cities. Meridia. I'm adding an extra I in there. Merida. Cozumel. Tizimin. We've already been over that. Progreso. And Juarez. Okay, so population-wise, Juarez seems pretty solid, 35,000. Cozumel seems second at 22. Progreso is... Oh, I'm sorry. Progreso is second at 24, let's say. Cozumel's at 22. What's this one? Oh, okay. Sorry. Again, Meridia is second at 26, then 24, and then 22,000, and Tizimin's pretty much nothing, right? 4.5. That's not going to get us anywhere. Now, let's take a look at what products we can make. That's going to dictate how we play this. Please, agriculture. Please, no, not at all. Musical instruments and household equipment. I have not messed much, except for the last mission of Hard, with musical instruments. So what was... Juarez was the most, right? At 35 or something? Yeah, okay. Let's see what we can get for some demand here. Oh my, yes. Musical instruments. That seems very promising. Household, what can we do with this? Fair amounts of stuff. A good equivalent. The only thing that I'm thinking is musical instruments can be all like wood and steel, right? Wooden board, steel, leather, steel, wooden boards. I like that way better. I gotta figure out where iron is though. High grade steel and steel, so I'm gonna need precious metals and iron. So, oh, here's iron. A fair amount of it too. Precious metals are up there. The bigger trick here, more iron, awesome. The bigger trick that I want to do is I want to build like one supply network and produce multiple products out of it. So like here, I'm seeing, here's our steel, here's our wood, here's, what was it for this? Leather for drums, right? Yeah, those are decent numbers. They're not great, but they're decent. So right there we've got 3 products. For the households, I could start here with iron, but there's no real good place for it all to be clumped together, you know? And I've only got 4 million. That doesn't give me a ton of wiggle. Not a lot of wiggle. Wiggle, bump. Okay. I'm not sure how I want to set this up. I kind of want this, because they'll move a little faster. I think here is good in case I want to go for glassware as well. So I could actually do 2 products for housewares, right? We could do a deep freezer for steel, and glassworks, we could do glass right there. So let's take a quick gander. Maybe I just changed my mind. Maybe not. Nope, that's not at all what I wanted. Side of the street. We could do 4 deep freezers a pop. That's not shabby. 3 and 2, we can do 5. Oof, that's a lot of deep freezers. The glass I kind of don't care about, because I need 2 factories just for that, and it doesn't produce enough for me to care. Let's start off with... How much is it for the factories? Oh, factories are negligible. I'm gonna need at least a steelworks regardless. I won't need sawmills or lumber if I go household appliances. Let's go musical instruments. Let's give them a fair shake. So here's my first port. I'm guessing a large storage for finished product, like right here, because I want to extend as much as I can, I think. This is going to be a little tough for me to gauge properly. Let's chuck it like here. And I want this to have 0 of any other product. No, and no, and no, and no. Now, the final countdown is musical instruments, and I want 2 of these at least to get us started. So let's see here. These can be anywhere as long as they're touching the other facility. So this is where this gets a little tricky. I don't know really how I want to place all this stuff, but let's just get started, shall we? So something like this and this, there's 2. And wherever I place this, it has to be touching all that. So something like that should be perfect. And I want no musical instruments here at all. No household equipment at all. Now before we get too much more crazy, let's get our other supply network set up. I'm thinking I want something like this so I can build 2 if I need. I doubt I'll need 2, but don't know sometimes. Large storage is fine, yes please. I think there is more than enough space. Right there should be perfect. Alright. I want to get maxed out. So 4s, 5s, and some 10s in there. That does no difference, but it blows up some houses. How about right there? So that's that side of the street. And this side of the street. 2s and 5s and crap? Shoot, yes. Again, I'm feeling right there. That's pretty solid. Okay, we're going to jump up the price of everything because I'm not going to meet the demand at all the first few months. Pretty good prices on some of this stuff too. 19,000 is solid. 17,000 also solid. And then 33,000, very nice. So let's just do a quick check here. 3, 3, and 2. Now I know there's seasonal for the 6 for the recorders, but that's okay. So that's 4, 4, and 5? What? 4, 4, and 3. That's still good because that's 1 full boatload. And I'm gonna need 2 boats. Like right there, pretty good numbers. I'm pretty happy with that. Before we get too crazy, let's get repairs there. And let's get the rest of our network set up. Now, I'm going to produce at least 2 products right now. I'm going to produce at least the recorders, minimum. And what else? Guitars? Guitars require steel. Yeah, I want to do that. That's got a much higher profit margin. But let's just be really careful of how much stuff we're going to kibosh to get through. So this is all raw material right here. Kind of want this here. Took care of... Oh, excuse me. I got the hiccups. Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted for Christmas. Let's do 3s all around. This one, no musics, none of that. So that's started. This can start. And this can start making recorders. Let's start off with 6. There's no point in me going any more, I don't think. And the rest is steel. So let's see here. 21, 600, that's 8. Yep, we got enough. And we'll have plenty for 2 more boats as well. So here's this. That's fine. Steelworks. It can go... I don't really care. I don't want to mutz up all these trees. But I do want room for expansion, and I don't want to screw up all my iron as well. That should be fine, and I'll build this way. Works out perfect. Steel, full bore, thank you very kindly. Now, let's make sure we're not overflowing with level 1 product here. You can go 2 raw iron, 2 raw wood. Let's go 3 leather, and 3 everything else, really, right? Let's do a little mental math here. 3 for steel, 3, that's 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That gives us 3 more spots. I'm happy with that. This can get turned up and on a little bit here. And of course the game is going to lag like a son of a gun while it gets its feet wet. Guitar, absolute. Abso-frickin-luma. Okay. So there's a lot of things we need to tweak to make this a lot more streamlined, but for right now, pretty happy with what we've got. The next thing I could really go for is another sawmill. How much are these things? Not that expensive. Let's kick this on, because there's going to be times... Oh, is it touching? Please tell me it's touching. Okay, thank goodness. It didn't look like it for a second there. 11.8, 11.8. This can kick on to 20. Good. And we can kick up guitar a little bit. 8.3 is fine. This can get kicked up as well. Yep, so we have enough for 2 boats, I hope. Please, pretty please. Cherry on top. I don't. Dang it. I got enough for 1, though. So let's see here. Bing. And bing. I want a little more recorder than guitar because of the seasonal sales. So that should be good. Get that started. Thank you kindly. Oh, thank you kindly. And toot toot. That's on its way. Realistically, the next plan is to clone 2 or 3 more of those boats. And we're at least saturating a single market. There's no point in setting up another market like here or anything else because I don't have enough supply. But here you go. Here is the gold sitting. There's 1 stack, like I said, and it'll always have 1 stack. No more. It'll have less when we buy it because there's only 1 stack coming in every single month. But there's not going to be a mega surplus of it. There's only going to be that amount ever. So it's important we also start buying this stuff early if we can. So I'm going to speed up time just a little bit here. I need some profits and I need another freaking boat. How much did we just make? 116, 170? Quick math on that. 170, I think. That's not too bad. And I'm hoping to switch over to another product entirely, which is going to be drums. Don't care about trains, thank you. Oh, I can clone a boat. Clone a boat. Clone a boat. Hey, talking to you. And clone. Ooh, that was actually pretty close. Okay, we've got good stuff here. To change the product, because I only want 3 of each, did I say? We can go 4, and I can switch these over if I need to bounce in between the products. So if we've got a bunch of the recorders, I can switch over to the drums, or what have you. That way I don't have to build a whole nother facility, but I can at least get started after we build leather. There we go, good sales, 175 looks like right there. I'm seeing a lot of build-up. You can see here, a lot of new stuff coming in, a little bit of upgrades happening. I'm happy with that. More people means more demand. More demand means more money. Okay, so it's 2 products, 2 boats. That's looking pretty good. Where else could we get a decent amount of sales? We have Cozumel, and we've got Meridia right here. I'm going to let's pick up time just a little bit. I wouldn't mind another paycheck or 5. There we go, cool. Sitting on about a quarter mil. Quarter mil, not too bad. Let's see if we can get some distribution here as well. 3s and 6s. If 2s and 3s is what I should really be looking at. 1s and 2s. I could get a train over here. No problem. Bing. Is that pretty much the most we got? Yeah, pretty much. Bing. Okay, very cool. I guess a medium storage would be just... Oh, I'm out of money. Lame sauce. That can be reduced. Oh, it reduces down to 0. Okay, I'll just leave it as is. That's fine. Actually, for this one... Let's turn this down. I think a single train ride will get us full capacity there. Okay. Speed it back up a little bit. Yep, see, we have more guitars than recorders. That should be a little bit different. So let's just 1, 2, 3, I guess. That should be good. We are in the winter months, so I'm sure we're going to be selling more recorders than anything else. Yeah, 6 right there in that store alone. So this is going to be tight on the money, me having to rely on boats as much as I already am. But that's still good. We're still making money. We're not, you know, I'm still building and expanding, so that's what counts. Ew, train me up. I want something that covers both. Why not? I don't see why not. Okay. Warehouse here. I don't think we need the big boss hog. I think just this little dude will do just fine. All right. So close as we can without going over. Perfect. Okay. Let's get some rail started. I'm sure that's going to go right over. How much do you think that's going to cost? Because I'm not paying that. No, I'm not paying for bridges, dude. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. All right. 250,000 sitting on it right now. That's perfect by me. Let's go ahead and get... Oh, we've got a fine selection. 8. 8 sounds solid for it only being one trip. So let's say 5 and 3. And I only want this to happen once a month. I think that's smart. I don't want a ton of products sitting over here doing nothing, but I do want the sales. Did I do this already? I totally did. Yes, I did. Okay. Hard to tell. Cool. So 1s, 2s, and I've already jacked up the price there. So we're selling, what, 3 recorders and we're shipping 5? That should be more than enough for the winter months. So the once per month, as it's demonstrating right now, it already left less than 30 days ago. Now it's going again. And that prevents it from overloading a ton of stuff. So that's good. That gets us a whole nother market, no problem. Now, what about up here? This is also pretty close by train range. 2s and 5s. 2s and 3s. I mean, I'll take whatever this game is going to give me. Yep, works for me. Perfect. We'll do the same thing, set up another train route. That pretty much takes care of every city I want to deal with by train. All the other little towns are significantly smaller. Oh, I take that back. We do have the one city in the far northwest, which we can check out. Yeah, that works for me. Can I make this really lazy for me? I think I can. Boop, boop. And clone and done. Oh, once a month? 1 starts per month. Awesome. Okay. Cool. Getting this stuff moved around. Don't care. Go away. And we already made sales and we already sold out all 3 guitars. Are you serious? Is this one demanding 2? It is. We're going to reduce that a little bit. And that a little bit. Because when it comes to winter, we're going to need tons. So that's fine by me. Good. That's all looking good. Let's take a look at our supply over here. Definitely want to shift gears over to drums. Another product, can't go wrong, and then we can change up our everything else as well. I think that's smart. Or should we move right over to deep freezers and stuff? How much can we get for deep freezers? I am the curious. 3s and 4s again. Let's give it a go. That's iron. That's not a lot of work. So throttle this down to 1, and this will throttle down to what? 2s and 2s all around. So 3 deep freezers. I could bring that in on the boats I'm already bringing stuff in with, right? I think that'll work. So we already have steel. I need a house. Nope. Nope. No. 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 That's not gonna work. Okay. This will work though. Oh, I don't want to screw up all the trees, right? Whatever. Fine. And deep freezers, you'll make 3. I would like you to make 5. And this does not have access to housewares. This does. Housewares can be 2. These things are going to take a while to produce. So I don't want to talk to you. I do want to talk to you. I would like you to pull over, I don't know, 2 freezers? That's good. And then I want you to also bring over 2 freezers. And we'll see how that pans out. Because how many do we need? Was it 3 total every month? 2 and 1, that's 3. These ships are not fast enough to bring all that. Let's just do a little more shifting here. I'm fine with that. 3 guitars. I want you to also carry 3 guitars. You are. Let's see how that handles. We can shift it up later. Like I said, but I want to get the product there ASAP. So we've almost got 2 million. Which is looking pretty solid for numbers. I just want to see the sales. So we're at 1.89, 1.85, 1.85 still. Ooh. Was that $800,000? Look at that, 88,000 right there. That's a significant chunk of change. Now, I think it's time, since this is going to take a while, I think this is time for us to get some transport going. I want this product over here ASAPs. How close can I build? Oh, the developers probably really were smart about this, and I can't build this anywhere decent, right? Well, if I'm gonna build it here, I might as well run it by train. Which is annoying. Airplane would be really stupid. That's a lot of cost with not a lot of payback. So I could get boats, boat it to here, and then train it over. I'd almost rather just build an entire new train network. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, and I have no idea what's cost effective either. Okay. Does this work? That does work. That's a heck of a distance. I could get 2 trains running right now. We could do a stack. We could do a stack every month. And I could add more trains if needed. I think trains are the way I want to go. Ocean craft can be a bit much in terms of cost. So let's get this done rightish. Come on. No. I'm not talking to you. Yes. Hello. Thank you. Holy crap. Way more work than it needed to be. 45,000. By the time I get there, let's just run the numbers. How far can you get me? 18 eighth of a mil. Oh, $500,000 to run it. $500,000. Just lazy math. We're gonna do this a little more eloquently. Because I'm not gonna build bridges. There's no need for it. I think this is fine. I really don't want you to build through houses and towns, buddy. I want short distance pathing, but I don't want to screw up anything else that might be potentially what I want to do later. If that makes any sense at all. Alright, I don't care if you crisscross into this nonsense. Oh, I need 2 lines. Screw it. I'll just run 2 trains on the same line. I didn't really think about that. What happened? Okay. Game hesitated for a bunch there for no good reason. This is probably definitely going to bite me in the butt. But. Okay. And I want 2 trains. I'm not building that line again. 2. Thank you. And we're gonna go over here for gold mine for the gold. Wait until done, and then it goes all the crap over here. This will give us a slow burn. This is gonna be something that can just run. I'm not super worried about it. Let's just turn this up a little bit here. I do want to repair here, and since this is a pretty solid distance, a repair there as well. Thank you kindly. Yeah, that cost us 300,000 to get that revved up. I don't mind if they collide because there's such a distance in between here and there. So, fine with that. I don't want more than a stack of any product sitting anywhere, so I want to make sure we're looking good on that. What the crap are you waiting on? There, switch over to recorders. Yeah, for real. You guys are hurting my bottom line over here. Come on. Mush. Yeah, 4 stacks of guitars is a little obscene. I'm going to throttle this down to 3. I'd like to get another boat and drums if we could. Yeah, I'm sure the profits here aren't looking that great because we've had a little bit of dead time. Yeah, I want to get this up to a few stacks and then we'll switch it back to guitars. Okay, things are looking pretty good. I'm happy with how this is going. We've already got a stack and a half of the recorders. That looks solid. We have 1 stack of gold here. I think we're pretty much on track for what we need to do in the next 8 years. I kind of want to see the trains come back, load up, and we could get another train on the line. They're just going to clip a little bit at the end, but that saves me almost, what was it, $300,000 instead of setting up a completely new line anyhow. Yep, that takes all of it. Actually, if I built a 3rd train, that would have to happen like right now while it's waiting. Oh, and actually, it only brought 12 items, not 16. Interesting. I always thought it brought a full stack. Either way, it's time for us to turn the clock down a little bit. This has been the 2nd mission of the Banana Republic campaign. My name is John Megacycle. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Gonna take a small break here, and I'll catch you guys next time.